Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Brewski, for beer review number 46. And today I have for you by Bell City Brewing Company is their Edison'S Peep Show West Coast IPA. So let's see what we got. Nice little old camera with the reels for their for the logo, and a nice lime green can coming in at 6.5% alcohol by volume, or ABV, and 60 IBUs. So it's going to be a bit on the strong side and bitter side. So let's crack it open, see what we got. There we go. It didn't splash everywhere. That's a nice thing. Pouring it into our GLB, Great Lakes Brewery, pop can style glass. And let's have a nice pour. Nothing too crazy just because it's so strong. I don't want to be in this review all day, and I want to enjoy this beer after. Pour it up to about there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And let's set the can right there. And alright. Nice hazy golden yellow color. Can't really see through it. A little bit, not too much. Nice 1 mil finger head on there, nice and foamy. Nothing too crazy. I cannot see carbonation through the glass, but I know it is there. So let's have a sniff, let's have a smell, let's have a sip, and then we'll get right to it. Dank grapefruit pininess, just like any IPAs. I love that. Some subtle tropical fruits in there as well. I can't really pinpoint any for right now. More hoppiness, bitterness, pine, and light grapefruit is what I'm smelling out of it for sure. And some dankiness to it, which is nice too. Alright, let's have a sip and then we'll cheers. Yep, dank hopness, piney, some bready or yeastiness in the finish. What I'm getting, like some white bread. That's really good actually. It's not too bad. It's nothing crazy, but it's something nice for sure. All right. With that said, let's cheers and continue on. Cheers, everybody. Big hop forwardness, pininess, a little bit of dankness, not much grapefruit or other tropical fruits. Some maltiness for sure, with that yeasty and the bready flavor in the background, which is actually really nice. You know, it's not super sweet for an IPA, but it's more malty than for more IPAs at least. No, it is really nice actually. I do quite enjoy this so far. Something a bit different. Some IPAs can be very fruity. Others can be more not piney, sorry, more grapefruit forward. Like I said, I guess the fruitiness of it. This is a nice mixture between, I guess, dankness. I don't really know how to describe dankness unless you are drinking IPAs, and especially imperial IPAs or double IPAs was really dank. Not like a weed dank, but I don't know how to describe it. Dankness is just something you get more. You really pinpoint it when you drink heavier, stronger IPAs, double IPAs, imperial IPAs, all that extra jazz. Something that just comes with time. So looking at the can, let's read the description. Bell City, Thomas Edison's kinetoscope was an early motion picture camera designed for films to be viewed by one individual at a time through a peephole viewer, and the Hollywood movie industry was born. Peep Show IPA is a West Coast style India Pale Ale that is characterized by an intense hop profile of tropical fruits and melons, balanced with subtle malt notes and crisp body. This beer delivers the complex layers of hop aroma and flavors you are craving. 60 IBUs, Bell City Brewing Company in Brantford, Ontario, bellcitybrewing.com, and then Twitter and Facebook. not pasteurized ingredients. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, yeast. That's kind of cool. Any brewed on date? Yes, there is. 31/07/2017. So 07 is July and 31st. So right at the end of July. So it's only about 22 days old. So it's very fresh. It's not super fresh. Not fresh out of the brewery, but it's still damn fresh for an IPA. I don't really get the melons that they're saying. Not really. More pininess, a tad bit of grapefruit. When it warms up a bit, maybe some more tropical fruits and aromas come from it, but I really can't pinpoint it. It's more, but the malts are still there. I really don't know. The flavors aren't really hard. They're harder to pinpoint and figure out what flavors are in this beer, in my opinion. Going over to the website, bellcitybrewing.com, their Edison'S Peep Show IPA. It says, Peep Show is a Peep Show IPA is a West Coast style India Pale Ale that is characterized by an intense hop profile of tropical fruits and melons, balanced with the subtle malt notes and crisp body. This beer delivers a complex layers of hop aroma and flavors you are craving. Same description as on the can. And also more on the top description is also on the website. 60 IBUs, 6.5% ABV, and color is golden. It's also available in 500 ml bottles at the brewery. So, nice description, similar to the can, but still great there with the IBUs and ABVs and the color. That's kind of different, a little bit of a color description there. Nice. That is good. That's real nice, actually. I do quite enjoy it. Nothing crazy, but something to enjoy if you're a fan of IPAs, which I personally am. Looking over on Beer Advocate, the BA score is 84 or good. So out of 100, that's kind of nice. It's a solid score for sure. Looking down for a review. This person gave it a 3.43 out of 5. And they say, oh no, sorry, that's not the one I want to read. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Why not? Out of a 473 ml can, like I have here, served cold into a pint glass at $3.25 Canadian, purchased from the LCBO. I believe this is the third offering I've seen in stores of Bell City. First two have been mixed bags, so this presents an opportunity to impress. Appears to be packaged on April 12th, 2017. So he had it a little bit earlier than I have, but still very fresh. Appearance. A relatively pale and golden beer is poured, lacking amber. Some haze, lots of carbonation, and a decadent two-finger of creamy white head. Good staying power and lots of spidery lacing. I can get some nice lacing on the glass right there, which is kind of nice to see. IPAs, very known for their beautiful lacing. Taste. Interesting take. Rather bitter with grapefruit and lemon and an earthy resin flavor, with a quick shot of mangoes and cantaloupes. Earthiness with cantaloupes and mangoes stay, but rather bitter throughout. Malt isn't really strong, but sufficient to hold this together. Not to my liking, but not poorly constructed. Mouthfeel. Smooth and a little creamier than many IPAs. Body is moderately heavy. Finish is very dry. Carbonation levels are a little higher than in the norm. Overall, Bell City's Edison Peep Show isn't the most dynamic beer on the market, but I do appreciate the effort to get melons and especially cantaloupe more involved. It doesn't quite work for me. The earthiness is just a bit too much, but nonetheless, I remain open to trying new products from these guys. So we seem to enjoy the beer. Not crazy enjoyment, but he enjoyed the beer nonetheless. I like it. I can get the earthiness from it. I think that's what I'm seeing as the dank flavor in there. Just a mixture between the hops and the immense bitterness of the beer. And on some other characteristics, I get that earthiness and that dankness of it. I'm not getting melons. I'm not getting many tropical fruits. I'm getting more pine and slight grapefruit in there. Slight grapefruit bitterness. Not the sweet part of the grapefruit, but more the bitter part of it. It's a nice beer. You know, like you said, it's creamy in the mouthfeel. But it's heavy. It's a heavier IPA. It's crisp. It's more heavy, though, than refreshing. This is definitely more of a slow sipper beer, in my opinion, where you don't want to drink it as fast as I am for these reviews. You want to kick back, relax, just enjoy it, let it seep down, let you enjoy it throughout the whole experience. But it is nice for sure. Personally, I like my IPAs a little bit more fruity. This isn't super fruity for me. I'm not getting the melons or the cantaloupe like they said in this review. But I do enjoy it nonetheless. Like I said, I do enjoy IPAs. So yeah, pine, slight grapefruit, a few malts in there, and a more of a bready finish in my opinion. So with all that said, we got a little bit left, so let's cheers on the final sip, everybody. Cheers. It's nice. It's definitely good. Got a good, huge punch in the bitterness department, though. 60 IBUs. I've had some beers that are saying they're around 80 IBUs, and they are smoother than this. This definitely kicks your ass. Kicks my ass right now. In the bitterness department. So that's something to note as well. Overall, for the beer itself, it's nothing special. It's nice, but it's not something that blows me away. For the rating for the beer itself, I gotta give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's great. It's nice. I do enjoy it. It doesn't blow my mind though, like some other IPAs have and some other beers have. Overall, though, for the presentation of the can and the website itself, I like the can description and the presentation of it. It's beautiful. It's very simple, but it's effective. The brewed on date, clearly labeled, top notch for me. Showing that it is showing the alcohol and the IBUs for sure, and the ingredients, beautiful as well. For that, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I wish they had the ingredients on the website. And I wish they did a little bit more with the can. It's a nice logo. It's very simple, but they could have added a few more graphics, in my opinion. So overall, 7.5 for the beer and 8.5 for the presentation. With all that said, that'll do it for me, Maple Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.